Hello, hello, hello. We are back, and Christmas is, let's say, the 6th? Yeah, 19 days. 19 days away. We've been blowing up Amazon, my wife and I have, of trying to get presents here and everything else for everybody in our family. So if you're doing that, let me know. It's just crazy the amount of business Amazon must do this time of year. So today, what we are doing is Silent Night. And I found a live version. I saw a few of you guys talking about it. I really do look in the comments quite a bit. And I try and like everything and comment and give you, let you know that I read your comment and everything. So I saw that there was a live version in a church, and that's what this looks like to me. And I don't know what church they're in, but if you know what church they're in, let me know where they are and all that kind of stuff. I like knowing that stuff. So Silent Night, live, Pentatonix. It was done, holy cow, 6 years ago. So that's got to be Avi time period, doesn't it? Yeah. So we'll find out. But Silent Night is one of my favorite. I know I did the 12 days of Christmas, and it was I made it very, very well known that it was not one of my favorites, and they still blew it out of the park, or blew it out of the water. Knocked it out of the park, blew it out of the water. Just combine them. Yeah, it's fine. But this one being one of my favorites, I am really looking forward to this one. So thank you guys for recommending it. Let's take a listen. See what Pentatonix has for Silent Night.
One, two, three.
Silent night, holy night, all is calm, all is bright, round your virgin mother and child. Holy infant, so tender and mild, sleep in heavenly peace. Sleep in heavenly peace.
Oh my goodness, man. That's a cool church too. The lighting is, they always do such neat things, even though it's very simple and they're just standing in a church. It's like they still chose a spot where it's dynamic, where you're looking down the hallway and there's lights over here and there's lights right behind them, and you can kind of see the pews over there, and it's just their voices. And the only people that have chimed in so far are Scott, Mitch, and Kirsty. So obviously Kevin and Avi are going to get involved at some point. So it's already beautiful. I'm hoping that I get to hear Kevin sing. I love it. You guys know I love when Kevin sings, and I don't see this being like a beatbox type song. Maybe some of his, wind noises and stuff like that he and Avi do will be in there. But I'm hoping that we get to hear him at least harmonize, if not do like a solo type part. So hopefully.
Silent night, holy night, all is calm, all is bright, round your
I'm having to really remind myself on this one that I'm reacting reacting to it, and that if I don't stop and talk about it, it's not really a reaction, is it? I guess you guys talk about my facial expression. My wife talks about my facial expressions all the time too. I have a real expressive face, and there's no hiding what I'm feeling at the time, whether that's mad, sad, happy, whatever. It doesn't matter. There's no hiding it. And Avi just doing his thing, and Kevin is singing. I don't hear a bit of beatboxing, which he's not taking the lead, but obviously he's putting in his 2 cents worth, and I'll be listening hard for it. And Kirsty's just over here kind of chilling, like she's almost falling asleep on the wall over there. But oh my goodness, this is just phenomenal. And there's no, there may be a mic in there, I don't know, but obviously there's some sort of mic, otherwise there wouldn't be recording. But doesn't sound like there's all the effects that they sometimes use, the reverb and the delay, and sometimes that they use. So this is just so good. It's just so good.
Sleep, sleep.
Oh, sleep,
Sleep, sleep,
oh, sleep,
sleep, sleep, silent night, holy night.
So I'm going to stop it, and then I'm going to go back and just kind of let them do that final, because there's less than a minute left, so I don't want to stop it right before it ends. You guys told me that when Matt and Mitch sing together, it's match is what you guys call it, or what they call it. What is it when Avi and Mitch sing? Mavi? Itch? It's not gonna be that. It's glorious. I'm sorry, I cracked myself up. Oh, not. I'm sorry. So you have Avi just smoothly doing his thing over here, and then Mitch comes in all floating down like Mitch does, and then Scott adding his little trills there. And I love the kind of look that Scott gave to Avi, like, yeah, let's do this thing. It is just unbelievable. It's just unbelievable. So we're at 2:50. Let's go back 10 seconds. Nope. Looks like 15 seconds. Okay. 15 seconds. Let's go.
Silent night, holy night. Silent night, holy night. Silent night, holy night. Silent night, holy night.
What a way to end that song. And again, Scott gave a quick glance over to Avi, kind of like and the way I look at that, I'm sorry, I mess with my head a lot. I've noticed that in my videos too, when I'm editing them. The quick little glances that Scott gives over there to Avi is just, it's a sign of appreciation. This is the way I take it, and it's their harmonies are so good. And again, I said it in excuse me, in one of my other videos, that they feel music. They don't have to have somebody, they don't have to have like a metronome or anything like that going along with them. They feel music, and I'm sure they've practiced an unbelievable amount of time to get to this aspect, but I'm sure that they know each other's voices and when they're supposed to do it, and they've practiced the arrangements and everything else. Just watching them, again, because I play guitar, getting those parts to interweave together just right, to where one comes in as one goes out, or they all come in together, or whatever the case may be, that is a difficult thing to do well, let alone on this level. It's just listening, it's just a web that they weave that comes together, and it's like Charlotte's Web, but they're just putting the song in the web. And I think that's such a neat thing. Wow, what a song, what a beautiful message, and what a beautiful rendition of it. That is going to be on my playlist for ever. So thank you guys who recommended that, especially the version in the church. I love listening to natural, my goodness, I am so sorry. Listening to natural reverb and natural resonance from a room that you're in is such a neat thing, as opposed to, and not that you can't get that effect with effects boxes and stuff like that, or just putting it on there, but to me, it is a much cooler thing to have it just be a natural, like I said, resonance of their voices, just because of the room they're in. And that's such a neat thing. So thank you for recommending that version of it. That was really, really neat. As always, I am going to talk about my Patreon page. If you haven't seen it, head over there, take a look at it. There are 3 tiers, and in the top 2 tiers, holy cow, what was that? Sorry, stupid phone. On the top 2 tiers, there's Patreon VIPs, and then there's Patreon All-Stars. I have 3 Patreon VIPs, and I have 1 Patreon All-Star right now. My VIPs are Kirk, Lisa, and Zori. And again, I can't thank you 3 enough. And there are more patrons on there. I'm just trying to abide by my own rules of where because all the names will be at the end of the video, but verbal, that's part of the top 2 tiers. And then my one and only patron all-star right now is Miss Jennifer. My goodness, I talked about it in the last video I did, the Grinch video. I can't tell you how much it means to me that you guys are showing me that support, and the kind words that you have, and it just means a whole lot. It really does, and I appreciate it more than you can possibly imagine. And I asked in the last video, so if you didn't watch the last one, you can see my Christmas. Let me get my gigantic rear end out of the way. My Christmas tree and the other lights back there. So my wife and I kind of battle back and forth of every year we swap, right? And I like just to a certain extent because I just really like it, blue and white, and I got a couple different colors of blue in there, and then back behind there on the mantle, there's just blue and white. My wife apparently does not like blue and white as well. It's not that she hates it, she just doesn't like it as well as what she likes. So if you have a preference, she likes like old school, like traditional, just white kind of glow lights. Like if she could have a big 2-story house and put the candles in the windows, that's what she would like. I like that too, but so we alternate. So if you have a preference on what you put on your Christmas tree, or you have a tradition of something you put on your Christmas tree, let me know. I love hearing that stuff from you guys. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you. I appreciate it. I think we're up to 1,250 subscribers now. Nuts. Just nuts. Thank you guys. I would not be here without you. I appreciate it. And until next time, we'll see you then.